Hello everyone, this is Sue from Sue's Paper Creations. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and today is Saturday, so I am bringing you my Simple Saturday card. So every Saturday, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, every Saturday I like to release a new card which is easy and quick and simple but beautiful. So this week's card was inspired by a creation that Rhonda Wade did using these beautiful Share What You Love Designer Series specialty papers. These are part of our early release for Stampin' Up! We were able to release, I know we've got our new catalog coming up June 1st, but they released a whole suite of beautiful products early. So if you want to check them out, get your hands on them early, just go to my online store and the link is below. If you happen to purchase any of the bundles through me, I have got some beautiful cards. I'm going to mail you 2 finished beautiful cards from all, you know, it'll be different ones. You'll have to see what you end up with from all the different products that I've used, including, a little side share, these cards that I made today and I released on YouTube as well. So this is that beautiful, lovely floral dynamic folder which is in the bundle of the early release, and I just used some Brusho with it. So if you want to check that out and see how you make this Brusho colored ribbon, then have a look. I just released it today on YouTube as well, and you can check out how to do that. Okay, it's so easy again, but stunning. Okay, so you're getting kind of a bonus today, an extra video, just because I didn't post last week because of Mother's Day. Okay. All right, so let's get to our card today. The reason why I love this card is that when you have your beautiful designer series papers, it is often very difficult to decide which side of the paper to use. And this clever card, you get to not only see the front of it, which all of these papers have a gorgeous shimmer to them. You can see the pearlized shimmer in them. You not only get to see one beautiful side, but you get to see the other side as well. So that is the uniqueness of this style of card, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is. So I love it. You mean these designer series papers, any of your gorgeous designer series papers, if they're sitting on your shelf, no one gets to see them. So I want you guys to start cutting into those designer series papers. I want you to create some beautiful cards. So this would be a really quick and easy one to do using some of those pretty papers. And I want you to send them to beautiful people that you know. Surprise them just because, birthdays, thank yous, whatever it may be. I want you to send them, mail them out. I have a posting on Mondays. I always mail out cards, so mail it Monday. Get your cards ready and stick some cards in the mail every Monday, okay? That's how people get to see all these beautiful things, and you get to put a smile on their face. All right, so for the base of this card, I have got one piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 5.25. Okay, I have scored it at 4.25 because we are making a standard size card. Okay, I have got another little layer here, which is 1 inch by 5.5, and I've just got that in kind of a complementary color. All right, then we're going to bring in our gorgeous DSP, and this piece measures 4 inches by 5.5. So the awesome thing about this card design is you cut your DSP 4 inches wide, which means that you are going to get 6 cards out of one sheet of 12 by 12. So this is brilliant. Instead of cutting it the full width of a standard card, which is 4.25, then you would only get 4 of the cards. So you want to cut it in 4 inches wide, and that also allows you to have a nice little trim on the edge here, which complements. Okay, so that's are the pieces that we're using. Now, I've also brought in a couple pieces that I have pre-punched for you and pre-cut. This is this is the largest circle actually, right here from our stitched shape framelits. And this set is awesome. Ovals, squares, and circles all have the beautiful detail on them, which gives you the stitched edge. And they are definitely a staple for my craft room. So this is the number here if anyone wants to grab those. I use them a ton. Okay, so I've got one in, I'm trying to remember what color this is. I do believe it is our Grapefruit Grove, I think is what this one is. Now I've got a circle that I have punched in mint macaroon, and this one here is 2.5 inches. I just used the 2.5 inch circle punch. And then we're also going to punch out a white piece that I'm going to do some stamping on, okay? But first, let's put our base of our card together. So this goes together very quickly. So you could cut a whole bunch of sheets and you could easily put together, I want to say, a dozen of these cards in about 20 minutes or so. That's how fast it goes together. I'm going to show you what you're going to do here. For this little flap, you are going to run your snail just on the outside edge, just like that. Now I'm going to get that beautiful paper out of the way. I'm going to line up how much of this black piece I want showing. Make sure it's nice and straight. I'm going to line that up, and then I'm just going to press down. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Okay, now we're going to bring in our other piece. Now this is the beautiful designer paper that we're going to see both sides of. And for this one, all you have to do again is open it up. Now you're putting a layer of snail down that piece that you just attached on the inside. And for lining up, you just have to take this designer series paper and you want to make sure that it is flush with your bottom part of your card. Okay, so I've just made sure that it's lining up perfectly on all three sides there. And are you ready for it? I'm just going to shut it, give it a rub, and voila. Okay, I don't think that it could get any simpler for Simple Saturday. That is it. That is the base of your card. When you open it up, look at that. You got the beautiful other side of the DSP so you can see it. And you have the outside piece, okay? So now it's just a matter of, let's add our layers. I'm going to bring in, and this is what kind of ties all the colors together, okay? I'm going to bring in that stitch circle, and I'm just going to add that to the front of the card. Just like that. I love layering up different circles, different squares. I just think that it just really does add a lot to your card and a lot of depth to it. So it makes it very pretty, and it's an easy way to step up your cards and just make them look a lot more professional by adding those extra layers, okay? So that is the base of it. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of white cardstock. I am going to actually punch with my everyday label punch. I'm going to punch one of these out, just like that. And I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So I don't like a lot of white space. I like to have kind of a little bit of detail on my pieces that have my greetings on. So I am going to take just one of the stamps out of the Love What You Do stamp set. So this is the one that comes in the bundle with that I was talking about with all the Share What You Love products. And I'm going to use the thank you, and I'm going to use this little set of flowers here just to decorate up this piece that I've punched out. So I'm going to add just a few little flowers on the edges. Then I am going to, and that was with the Rich Razzleberry, I'm going to bring in just our basic black, and I am going to stamp a little thank you across here. So I give out tons of thank you cards. I always send a thank you card in the mail for anyone who orders any items online. And if your order is over $50, not only do you get a beautiful hand stamped card from me, but you're going to get one of these awesome packages that have everything in it, all the layers and some embellishments to create 4 beautiful cards. So every single one of them is different. You never know what you're going to get. So with every order, you always get a different one. Okay, I've got about 50 different ones ready to go. And that's another way that I say thank you with those orders that come in. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of dimension to this. I'm just using up, I never waste even these little edges. I always cut them up and I use them. So don't throw all of those little edges out. They work just as well as all the little pre-cut dimensionals. You just have to just rip them or cut them. Okay, I'm going to add that in there like that. Perfect. Now I am going to tie in a little bit of twine here. I'm going to bring in this mint macaroon with some thick twine that we will be releasing in our new catalog coming up on June the 1st. So this twine is actually in a package of 4, and this is it right here. You get 4 beautiful colors. They match beautifully with all the papers in this suite, but they also match beautifully with a whole product line, which is, I do believe it's called Nature's Poem, and so this is the Nature's Twine package, okay? So that's going to be available for you guys June the 1st. So I'm going to just trim that off like that. Now, no card is complete, for me anyway, without a little bit of bling. So I'm going to add just a little bit of sparkle and a couple down here like this. Voila. And that is my finished card for you guys today on my Simple Saturday. So I'm going to bring in the other colors. Again, with this beautiful package of papers that you can get now, there's so many beautiful designs in there. So they all, I think, are gorgeous, simple, and you get to see both sides of the pretty papers. So that's it. That is my Simple Saturday card for you guys. I hope you guys love it. I hope that you give this a try with some of the DSP that you have. If you want to get a hold of this DSP now, these beautiful designer series specialty papers now, you can do that. Just go to my online store and purchase one of the, it's called Share What You Love bundles. This one that has the papers in it, as well as this gorgeous embossing folder, is called Gotta Have It All. So you can, let me see if I've got the info. Here it is here. These are all the items that you get in that bundle, including 3 amazing freebies. There's 2 other bundles, a starter one that has some free note cards and envelopes. And you get, of course, the stamp set, a couple ink pads, blocks, cardstock, or a little more please, which of course gives you a little bit more, gives you 2 freebies. They bring in some cardstock. You got 2 stamp sets and some beautiful embellishments. So check those out on my online store. You can purchase any of those through me using my current host code, and that will get you a couple beautiful cards in the mail, as well as one of my free card kits. And I will also put you in my draw for my In It to Win It for a beautiful big prize that I'm going to be giving away. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed that. I would love to hear your comments about the cards, as well as I'd love for you guys to follow me on YouTube, as well as I've got my Sue's Paper Creations Facebook link below. I'm always posting ideas and samples of cards on there as well. Okay, have a fabulous weekend, you guys. Thank you always for stopping by. It is what I love to do. I love to create, and being able to create for you guys just makes me so happy. So I'm glad you guys were able to tune in, and I hope to see you all next time. All right, have a good night. Bye.